Hello, it's me, Silver the Wack. Good morning. I find that coming on here and speaking is quite therapeutic. Um, since I don't speak a lot, especially not in the morning. Uh, yeah, before anything. And this one is mostly for my friend. My profs got back to me, and I need to rewrite that rubbish, and also uh, do that after reading dissertations. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm skimming through them maybe if I can get my hands on them, but I will not be reading anything. They say that, oh, this is too general, blah blah blah. I'm like, what else do you want me to say? It's a project. I don't need to define anything in it. At least not according to the other projects that I saw on the website. So, like, yeah, this is some bullshit. And yeah, well, anyway, that's that, and that's out of the way. My hair still looks like rubbish, but not as much because I wore this. It's a cap thing. I am aware that it's mostly used by black people, but from what I've read, this is to keep the hair from falling out, especially when it's curly like mine. And yeah, I can say that it worked. Kind of like it doesn't look as shitty as normally. So yeah, I'd had this for a while, but I just keep forgetting to use it. Anyway, let's talk knitting and crochet. So my project, my big project, it's coming along. I will say that. I ended up needing. I'm sorry, that's disgusting. Yeah. Actually needing the other rule, so my calculations were correct. Yeah, it really is relaxing, isn't it? Yeah. So there's that, and I also made another like leaf bookmark, and since the bookmark part is just one chain, it's not the end of the world to have it be a bit chunkier, though I think I uh, didn't like twist the second leaf properly, and they ended up pointing in different directions. I mean, leaves aren't exactly perfectly aligned anyway, so it's fine. And the other thing that I made was this. Guess what it is? A pouch to put headphones. And that's because my brother wanted a pouch for his headphones. And they're like these, sorry. And if you think that they don't fit, they do fit. Yeah, see? Little pouch. This is one of Grandma's buttons. It was one of the, you know, least flashy ones, and I thought that it would be great for this project, and also so that my brother could have one of the buttons as well. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Uh-huh. And I used one roll of that as a small grey yarn, and it's in crochet because I thought it would be faster to just crochet it. I'm not sure if it was. Frankly, maybe it would have been just as fast to just card stitch it. Maybe I would have used less material also. I'm really not sure because now it's made, and one thing that I like about it is that it feels pretty sturdy. Mine doesn't. I didn't make one for myself. I just have one pencil case that it was a freebie, and that's what I'm using for my headphones. Like, I just didn't have more, so I made one. This is obviously sewn with a tapestry needle. This was also sewn with a tapestry needle, like the black part, not the button. The button was sewn with a regular small needle, and I made the edges black so that it would fit with the button thing. Since I was like, oh no, because I was doing it like this, like from this end to this end, right? And I was like, oh no, and then I put my headphones here, and I was like, oh okay, so two or three more rows, and it will fit, and it did. So yeah, but I'm not sure if the material, if I would have wasted less material if I'd done this in garter stitch by knitting it. The only way to find out is if I got another roll of the same yarn and garter stitched it. Yeah. One good thing about this was also that aside from, I mean, I ended up having to like sew it, but I used the end of the starting part of the project to attach the black. Yeah, so that helped. Yeah. Can I? Yeah, I just wanted to take a picture of it to add to my collection of things I made this year, and I'm quite pleased with this because I learned how to do single stitch in a way that looks even. Because I realized that you're supposed to put it in the eye of the stitch, like under the chain, to in order to make it like even and not ridged. Yeah. But before I was doing this version, which I mean I started following a tutorial and I was like, yeah, no, I don't have the material for that, sorry. But I was following that tutorial and then I ended up not getting to the end and finding out how to do the curved part, but I'll find that out eventually. Maybe today, even. But the first time I tried, I was making a different one, and I didn't realize that because my yarn was chunkier, uh, the the little holes would look huge. Pardon. So when I started making it, I was like, this is rubbish. This is not good for a pouch for headphones. It will not protect them at all. And then I read in the comments that someone had extended that person's tutorial by 10 chains and then made a shopping bag. And I was like, yeah, it's definitely not for this, is it? Because I saw the thumbnail and it looked really small, but then as I was going along, it started getting huge, and yeah, I just pulled it all back and did that one instead, by improvising a bit. Like, it's a simple pouch, I suppose. I imagine that there are tutorials for this kind of pouch as well. There was one that I saw that was for pencils and or pens, like a kind of pencil case that the person was using for the crochet needles. And I might try to make that one for myself. Or something. Yeah. That's what I made yesterday. So the streak keeps going. Yeehaw! I have my coffee right here. Not tea, sadly. Yeah. Just the same old soggy chicory. And yeah, that's all. I'm still waiting for the computer to boot. That's why these videos end up so long. Sorry. It's not like a lot of people are watching, but hey, thanks. I noticed that another person had subscribed, and I don't know who or why. Maybe it's just YouTube to make sure that I'm not promoting anything harmful. No, I'm just promoting knitting and crocheting. Not even promoting coffee. I'm the most I've promoted was tea, and it was for free. because I wasn't being paid for that. And I will be looking into the website and see if they still have, if they had like discounts for other advent calendars. I mean, I can't promise that I wouldn't grab those, like, even if it's not advent. Maybe I could make up an advent for Easter. Yeah. And yesterday I was talking to my friend again. Hey, me. And my friend was like, oh, I mean, you know, you never know, the odds are never zero, which is something my brother also says. And said that I would only know that I failed if I tried, making actual content. And I was like, this is saturated, come on. And my friend suggested like translating stories that I see online from English or other languages to Portuguese, and then reading and commenting on them, and having like kind of playlist, I suppose, on this channel where I did that, like read the stories and commented on them. And I'm like, yeah, I'll see about that. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Honestly, I don't. Especially because the idea of just kind of connecting with the crochet and knitting community feels more appealing to me than that. So, I don't know. I'll see. Honestly, I'll see. But for that, I would have to have this computer fixed first anyway, so if that happens, it won't be now. Or, like, in the near future. But, yeah, that's the news. But I'm thinking about it, so don't worry. I take your opinion very seriously because, well, thanks for deciding to watch my videos. Or listen to them. I hope that whoever else stumbles across stumbles across this, god damn it, can't speak, likes it. That's a strong word. I mean, doesn't hate it enough to leave mean comments, because those will be swiftly deleted, and that person will be blocked because they don't have the common decency of just clicking back and blocking themselves. So, yeah. I know this is the internet, but I'm not doing anything wrong. Like, if I was famous and there were random haters, I would be like, yeah, whatever, man. But I'm not famous and I'm not doing anything wrong, so yeah, that's what I would do if that happened. Or if that happens. by some random reason. Like, what can they say? Oh, your content is boring. That's the point. These are vlogs that I do in the morning to get my voice working and to feel like I'm talking to someone. And I know that I'm not good looking, that I don't care for my appearance as I should, between inverted commas, because I shouldn't do anything. I've gotten to think about this, and help me like appreciate the feedback. But yeah, that's what got me thinking about all these things. Since I'm putting my face on the internet, like, yeah, no, I will be subjected to scrutiny if for some reason this picks up steam. But one thing that I know is that I wouldn't want to like niche down, as they say, in order to appeal to a group of people. I would be doing more than one thing. I would still be doing this. I would still be talking about knitting and crocheting and other crafts. And if I decided to go down the reading stories translated to Portuguese and commenting on them, route. Does that even make sense? Yeah, whatever. My bad, that I've not quite hit yet. Anyway, if I decided to do that, I would still be doing this. So there would be a lot of stuff going on. And just to finish this off, because this is already 20 minutes, like, oh my god, I'm making anime episode sized vlogs. This was pretty quick to make. And I'm not saying that knitting is slower, because it's not. But this was quick. It took me perhaps 1 hour and a half to make this. Like, this is folded in half, like it's twice this length, plus the little tab thing, and then the sewing, which I did afterwards, obviously, and also the sewing on the sides, which I did with a tapestry needle. Yeah. Going on random tangents. Yeah, but if I decide to do the reading stories thing, for one, I'll have to have the computer fixed, which I intend to do anyway, because the deadline for doing that for free is the end of this month, and I need to do that. Also, yeah, I'd have to translate the stories and then edit. And I don't know how to edit. So yeah, especially with a bad computer, like, not sure how that would go. But I suppose there are free programs that I could use. And it didn't have to be like extremely amazing editing. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know. And if it picked up steam somehow, and I made some money out of this, which I'm not getting my hopes up. Believe me, I am not. Then I could maybe get a decent computer and a camera. So, yeah, well, but that's a very small chance of something that could happen. And yeah, I'm mostly hoping for them to decide to pay me for my work. Then that. So yeah, that's all and that's enough for today. But I'll be back tomorrow. That's a threat. Bye.